All right, jokes. This is a really stupid joke, so I'm just going to apologize up front. How do we get into this? Okay. So there's a lot of songs, right, that we used to listen to that were cool, but these days they're not cool anymore. So, for example, my graduating song from my high school class was I Believe I Could Fly by R. Kelly. Cool at the time. Cool at the time. Not that cool now. Not that cool now, right? Growing up, I had a favorite song as a kid. I don't really know why this was my favorite song. I don't really know what this says about my mother. But my favorite song growing up as a kid was It Wasn't Me by Shaggy. Are we familiar? We all know the song in here? Great. Growing up, I didn't really understand what the song was about. I knew like what my bathroom floor looked like, but I didn't really understand the context. But now that I'm an adult and I hear that song, that is the most, confusing and most toxic song I ever heard, right? Now, if you guys aren't familiar with this story, I'll fill you in. The song starts off, some guy, unnamed, knocking on Shaggy's door. He's like, honey came in and she caught me red-handed, sleeping with the girl next door. Picture this, we were both butt naked, banging on the bathroom floor. Now keep in mind, this is all important information. Follow along here. How could I forget that I had given her an extra key? All this time she was standing there, she never took her eyes off me. Now he tells this to Shaggy, his good friend, confiding in him, looking for good advice. And in his philosophical knowledge, Shaggy replies with, imagine asking your friend for advice and that's what he says. Now, I'll circle back to this. Shaggy speaks perfect English, okay? There was no reason for him to talk like that. Scientists have been studying that song for years, and they still don't know what Shaggy said. But from what I could tell, basically he said, 1, that girl's gonna kill you, and 2, tell her it wasn't you, which is the stupidest advice you can, okay. We already discussed that she had a key to your house. Whose house did you think that she was going into? Wouldn't that be worse? Some strangers in your boyfriend's house fucking the neighbor? Is that the alternative? It doesn't end there, right? So the guy, he starts explaining, right? Well, you gotta hear me out, right? Saw me on the counter, saw us banging on the sofa. I even had her in the shower. Now pair that together with the bathroom floor and we have already up to 4 different locations. She didn't notice you guys moving around the house? You didn't peek out the corner of your eye? She's standing there? She caught you on camera. I understand that song came out in the 2000s, but I think that's a lot of proof, right? So the guy explains this to Shaggy and, really pleads his case. And Shaggy is like, okay, I understand. So what you're going to do is, in that second verse, I really can't understand what he's saying. I don't think anybody knows. But by the end of the song, the guy's like, listen, what you're saying makes no sense. This was really stupid. I'm just going to apologize. And it ends well, right? I don't think he really apologized because he didn't agree with Shaggy was saying. I just don't think he could even understand him, right? Think about the chorus of the song. He goes, but he saw me on the counter. It wasn't me. In perfect parochial English. That's Shaggy talking. I guess I smoke too much weed. I don't know. My point of the story is don't always trust your friend's advice. Anyway, different joke. Since last week, I've been seeing even more of these Jeeps with these fucking ducks on the dash. So I had to do a little bit of research, right? And I guess it's called ducking the Jeep. So if you see another Jeep and you like their Jeep, you give them another duck. Move over, Prius, new gayest car on the road. Get out of here, Cybertruck. Duck those guys. Duck off, you know what I mean? Go duck yourself doing stupid shit like that. I still stand what I said before. I'd love to see those Jeeps just drive off a bridge. It's not because I want anybody to drown or die, but just imagine you're sitting in your car, it's filling up with water, you're about to take your last breath of air, and there's just a rubber duck floating by your head. It's the last thing you see before you die. Not even the gayest car on the road, though. I pass this truck on my ride home from work every single day, and it's got this big Trump decal across the front. But the way that the guy parks, a tree hangs down with a branch over the T, so that every time I drive by, I'm like, look at this asshole driving the rump truck. And I don't really like pickup truck drivers. They're kind of immature. You've ever heard one talking about their truck? Just like, my truck could carry a whole bunch of lumber. You sound like a baby. Grow up, you know what I mean? Truck guys are really immature. The more I think about it, the more I really consider it. Truck guys, they're kind of gay. And the more they try to avoid acting gay and being tough and like modifying their truck, the gayer they look. I mean, they hop out in skinny jeans, cowboy hats, decals on the front that says rump. That's all gay. You know what I mean? You pull up to a truck at a traffic light, and they're always listening to country music because that's supposed to be tough. Have you ever heard a country song these days? They all just sound like a closeted guy sending subliminals to his family. You know what I mean? It's like, he's my brother, but I sure do love him. And if I ever get the chance, I might just fuck him. That's every country song. Who sings that? Garth Brooks? Dix Bentley? I don't know. They'll go and get the trucks lifted, right? That's supposed to be tough. Lifted trucks are kind of like the boob job of truck modifications. You paid too much money for something way too big to somebody you don't know and you don't trust just to impress guys outside of a bar. Gay. Gay, you know what I mean? All this is gay so far. And then when there's not enough of it, the truck pulls away and it's got a pair of stainless steel balls hanging from the bumper. There's something badass about having balls on your truck, right? Because now you're giving your truck a gender, saying your truck's a guy, and you're inside your truck. That's gay. To make matters worse, you ever see those trucks with the horns on the front? What the hell is that all about? Now your truck has a dick, it's horny, you're inside of it, playing with its stick shift, twisting its knobs, rimming the steering wheel. Gay, 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 gay. Think about like a single truck cab with like 3 guys sitting across. Where does the guy in the middle put his arms? Besides the guy on his hand, other guys. Anyway. I'm not an expert on this stuff, guys. I don't know. Like, I really shouldn't be one to talk. I've been taking a lot of baths recently. No, it's cool. There's nothing to laugh about. There's nothing more relaxing than a bath, you know? Picture me just sitting back in the water, feet up on the rim, balls floating in my face like a rubber ducky from the first joke. It's cool. I love it, man. I tried a bath bomb recently. Those are cool. Not really, though. They said my bath was supposed to be better, but it was kind of gross. Those things taste disgusting. It gave me a stomach ache. Why does it look like a jawbreaker if I'm not supposed to put it in my mouth? Why did it have a double stuffed Oreo in the middle if I'm not supposed to eat it? I got one that was supposed to be French vanilla flavor. Turns out it was laced with fentanyl. I took a 12-hour bath. And somehow I came out dirtier than I went in. Because really those bath bombs are just made out of like twigs and pine needles and dirt. At the end of the day, you're just taking a bath like Shrek. I don't know. You guys ever have bath sex? That's not fun. Let's take something we both enjoy quite a bit and then just make it worse for the sake of making a mess and washing extra towels. I don't know. My rubber ducky's watching from the other side, cucking me. The bar of soap's missing and no one wants to admit it might be inside one of each other. It's terrible. There's only one position you could do in the bathtub, and that's girl on top, right? Because otherwise it's a drowning risk. I can't really swim very well. I don't know. I will admit this before I get out of here. I was in the bathtub the other day, and I put that water jet thing up to my asshole. And I don't want to feel gay about taking a bath. So I got a pair of stainless steel nuts to hang from the faucet. The bathtub's fun, guys. All right, thank you for that. Have a good night, everybody.
All right, let's hear it again for Ryan Manzel for starting us off. And next up, we have Billy Craze.
Just to confirm, I'm not a rubber ducky in Renzo's bath. I know I walk like it, but just get, you know. So, how's everybody doing? Great. So I'm learning how to juggle. That's really cool. I recently was told that when you're trying to juggle, you could practice on titties. So if any women here want to let me practice, just let me know. This is too far from me. So we got a new pope. That's cool. Cool, great. So this new pope was a cardinal for 2 years before becoming pope. And here's my thing. Some birds do that their entire fucking life and don't get any recognition. So, fun fact about me, I'm allergic to pineapple. So you know that just means I've never had a good pussy. That was a new one. Okay, so I'm a little, what's the word? Upset, I guess you can say, about a song I heard recently. There's a song called Let's Hear It for the Boy. Anybody know this song? So it's, if anybody doesn't know the song, it's a song about a girl saying how she cheers for her boyfriend when they fuck. In the words, it says, in the words he says, what he does so well, it makes me want to yell, let's hear it for the boy. Imagine fucking so well you get applause after. Great. So, as you guys know, I have a disability. I don't talk about it too much anymore. I try not to. But you guys need a little history lesson, okay? Back in 1990 or 1991, there was this thing called the Capitol Crawl. Basically what it was like January 6th, but with cripples, okay? What they did was there were thousands, and I said thousands, of people with mobility issues crawling up the steps of Capitol Hill, and they were trying to just get better accessibility. Now, here's the other thing. I don't know about you guys, but if I saw 1,000 crippled people crawling toward me, I'd give them whatever the fuck they wanted. But I will say it couldn't be all 1,000 that would make it, because I'm sure one would get stopped by a cool rock they found. So, like, I could just imagine, like, people, dude, there's pictures of this, and I tell you, do not look it up. It is genuinely one of the scariest things. But if I ever send you a picture, just know that me and my gang are pulling up. That was a part I added later, and I appreciate that. Okay. Fantastic. So, anybody here part of the Dead Dad Club? Oh, shit. You right. I forgot about that. So, I'm part of the Dead Dad Club. My dad decided to ghost me. That was pretty cool. But the weird thing was, like, so he was the one that got me into comedy. He called me Pinocchio and told me one day I'll be a real boy. Now, like, the weird thing is like, I'm a big fan of baseball. Anybody else? Cool. So, like, when I watch baseball, usually I watch the Yankees, but I'm thinking of switching it to the Padres, so it feels like my dad went Hispanic and not dead. You could tell a joke is good when Chris is just, thank you, appreciate it. So before I went into comedy, I thought about going into porn. There's a lot of need for all of this. But speaking of which, you guys can sign up for my Snapchat story. It's about $5 a month. It's just me seductively eating Pop-Tarts to the song Pony by Genuine every time. I will do custom songs, but it's got to, it just depends. But I don't know, something about that song makes me go crazy. No? But anyway, porn. Yes. I thought about going into porn, but I want to be a porn director. I think it'd be really cool. I have some ideas for films. They all take place during natural disasters. I call them the natural disasters. Each of these films takes place, like I said, during a natural disaster. We got Girthquake, Hornado, Hooker Cane, and Poon Nami. also followed by volcanoes. The thing is they all have a sequel. I call it The Director's Nut. It's where they break the fourth wall. They invite the director in to fuck. Mind you, I'm the director. Basically, this is just a way for me to have sex. My number is 570-507. Not finishing that. So, being that I'm very short, I really don't have a good dating pool of like shorter women. I have no choice but to date taller women. But the problem is I have vertigo. So like if I look up too high, like I'm going to have an issue. So I gotta find a woman that's comfortable enough to let me just look at her titties the entire time. So let's look at other stuff I just didn't write down. Anybody like dancing? So I'm not really known to bust a move, but I will say I'm learning how to dance. This one's called Staying Stable. I did that joke a couple weeks ago and I almost fell over. Actually. Cool. So yeah, my legs don't work. That's pretty sick. Anybody else? No? Ooh, I'm going to tell you something after and when I get off stage. Anyway, so yeah, they don't work. Sometimes I have to blow into my legs like a Nintendo 64 cartridge. It doesn't work, but it gives me hope, you know? I feel like if there's anything I can compare myself to, it's one of those like turtles from Mario. But joke's on you guys, I can get back up. No, actually, it's really hard to get back up. Don't push me, please. Let's see. So, anybody do drugs? That is a lot less people than I thought. Be honest. I'm not a cop. I can't be a cop. I failed the assessment. But here's the thing. So like a friend of mine tried to get me to do acid, and like I had to be like, listen, I trip as is. I can't. Let that one in. Yep, you're good. Anybody like impressions? All right, well, this is my impression of a chicken crossing the streets of New York. Hey, I'm barking here. This is my final reminder to let you know that I was the sperm that won. So imagine what the others were like. Thank you guys. Have a great night.
Let's hear it again for Billy Craze. And we have Ryan Hanlon up next.
Does that happen every time somebody comes through the door? There's a lot of sound effects. We got cowbell, door sounds. We need more cowbell. Maybe, depending on how the set goes. I don't think Rich is going to take my picture. He wants people to come here. So anyway. Yeah, I'm married. It doesn't really matter how I look anymore. So, but I am concerned about it because I hate Jesus. It's like learn to ignore. No! I don't believe in him. There's a difference. Anyway. Okay, cool. I'm out as an atheist. Okay, live. Let me get to my stuff, I guess. I guess I am a bit self-conscious. A friend once said, Nick, you're shaped like a thumb. He did, and I get it. I'm like the same width all the way down. I'm like a huge rectangle. I'm shaped like a thwomp. Anyone with me, a thwomp? Yeah, you're video game people. That thing in Super Mario tries to crush Mario, makes that sound. Yeah, that's now the sound I make when I'm getting up from the couch. I've been out of shape a very long time. I actually was a kid and out of shape, and I really hated it, but my father really disliked it because my father was a physician. Well, is a physician. He's not dead, just dead to me. For reasons that inspired this joke. So my father, being a physician, thought it reflected poorly on him that I was out of shape. And apparently, I guess his colleagues would even give him shit about me being out of shape. And in turn, he'd give me shit for being raised a fat kid. Because last I checked, I couldn't drive myself to the McDonald's, Dad. My knowledge of like nutrition back in those days was like donuts are delicious. It wasn't my fault, I don't think. And it really wasn't his fault either, because it was my mother who's the notorious snacker. Like, my mother taught me great things like, yeah, sure, popcorn is good and all, But you know that you put a stick of butter in the microwave for about a minute and drizzle it all over the popper and cover it in salt. Oh my God! Tell me more, Mother. Oh yeah, sure. Nachos are neat, but you know that you could put a bunch of cheese on top of it, put it in the microwave for about 1 minute and get the cheese all hot and crusty. Are you kidding me? Hot cheese? That's fat kid crack. Sorry, I'm getting flashbacks of being raised in Wilkes-Barre underneath a bridge with a bag of mozzarella, a spoon, and a lighter. Just crushed up, you son of a bitch. Yeah, freebasing mozzarella. I've lived rough. But honestly, when you eat like that, you get fat. And I was made fun of by my friends. And friends got really creative. They's like, Nick, like when you get like hot and bothered, do you just like mash your tits together in the mirror and look at them, pretend that you're a woman? I'm like, no. Not until they gave me that idea, then yes. Come on, I needed material back then. They're kind of hard pressed. I didn't have the good material that the young kids have today. We didn't have the internet. I didn't have the same internet. We had the dial-up internet, you know, that took up the entire phone system for the young people in the crowd. The internet took up the entire phone system. I don't know why I said it like that. I feel like it had to be like a 1920s. Oh, back in our day, we had the phone that would take up the entire internet system, or the other way around. But yeah, exactly. And also it would make that internet sound when you like try to pick up the phone. It would scream at you that sound like Optimus Prime jacking off. I don't know why that's funny. But yeah, that's not exactly the sound you want when you want a little discretion. You know, you being on the internet, and my mother would pick up the phone. Nick, stop jacking off, and stop mashing your tits together in the mirror. And a good idea is a good idea. And also, what I did have was HBO growing up. Dad was a physician. We had HBO. Get over it. So anyway, the late night HBO used to be very spicy. It was filled with like lots of good things. It had this show called Real Sex. Anybody know what this one was? Some people remember the old times. Yes. The Real Sex was a real gamble, wasn't it? Because it had some good stuff, but it also had exactly as advertised. Real sex from real people. And sometimes they were from real Walmarts. It's like, you ever been to a bus stop and looked around and said, man, I'd like to see these people fuck? No? Then you wouldn't have been an HBO exec in the 90s. They would have been looking at the old homeless guy on the bench and saying, sir, no, not only do I not want you to put it away, but I want to make you a star. But hey, you had to use what was out there. So I planned for this. You had to look at the TV guide and a little booklet. It's like, okay, Real Sex playing at 10 o'clock tonight. So I had to wait till the lights went down. Parents were asleep. Creep through the house like a masturbation troll. And then put on the Real Sex, which, as I mentioned, was a crapshoot. Like, do you all know what an old person orgy looks like? Yeah, I do. Looks like a giant, wrinkly, moaning brain. God, reminds me of something that you see on Star Trek. Spock, figure out what it wants. Stick it in my ass, Granddaddy. Oh, God. Oh, you guys didn't watch Star Trek. Good. Anyway, but what it often featured were fetishes. That was what Real Sex was often about, like the different ways that people got down. And despite me being raised watching this stuff, you think I'm a little freak, but I'm pretty standard when it comes down to it. Like, I tell my wife, when it comes to foreplay, we have Lion King rules. When it comes to my body, everything the light touches is all yours. What about that dark, shadowy area over there? That's my butthole. You must never go there. Guy's not into ass play. It's okay. Neither am I, obviously. But as I said, I'm not into fetishes. And I've been around. I've seen the menu, and nothing's really surprised me. And I hope I never figure out if I have something, because it's pretty late. It's going to be really freaky at this point, right? And I don't want to figure it out. And like, case in point, like, I was in a bathroom using the urinal, wearing flip-flops because I'm a risk taker. And in the stall next to me comes this older guy. And this older guy stands in the urinal right next to me, and he must have just had surgery, like some sort of prostate surgery. Like, you know when you put your thumb over a garden hose? Well, he had the surgery where they installed a thumb over his pee hole, so he was just spraying all over the place. And some of it got on my leg, and I went, ugh! And I'm glad I had that reaction. I didn't want that to be the moment that I discovered something about myself. It's It's like he's spraying. I'm like, ugh. He's like, oh, sorry. It's like, oh, it's no bother. Oh, God. Thank you for coming on this journey with me. Coming. Oh, got to use different words there. Or the right ones. I don't know. Yeah, fetishes. I don't get them. Yeah, what else was I going to talk about? I left my notebook over there, so I don't really know. Oh, yeah. Let's think on how's the country doing? Is it okay? I have mixed reactions from the crowd. Some people are like, oh, thank you. I'm still going to do my other stuff. But anyway, thank you. Yeah, the country a little rough. But think of the bright side. I haven't heard of terrorism in a while. Of course, they might think, hey, they're screwed up. We won. Like, we don't need to do nothing anymore. But remember that, like, back in, like, a couple years ago, we couldn't stop hearing about it. They had that new group, ISIS. Remember, they were the Gen Z terrorists. You know, they were the young ones because at the end of their beheading videos, they'd ask you to like and subscribe. Yeah, they had that great line that got a lot of people. 72 virgins. They die, and they get 72 virgins, which I get is great for the guys. Not so great for the girls. Like, welcome to heaven. There's your husband, that loser over there. Anyway, that's what I think, that there were no women terrorists, though. No woman is dying for 72 virgin men? Are you kidding me? That's 72 virgin dicks, just all bumping into each other awkwardly. It's like, oh, I'm sorry, can I do that? No woman's dying for that. Yeah, it's a lot of bruised belly buttons in her future. I think a woman will die for a veteran dick. Yeah, just a dick that's grizzled. They're not laughing at this joke, obviously. They're having a good time over there. Whatever. Have fun. Anyway, a woman will die for a veteran dick. It's like, tell me more. What does he look like? Yeah, he's grizzled. He's done 2 tours in Afghanistan. Just a dick that's chopping wood in front of a cabin in Alaska. That's his father, obviously. It's him. He's the grizzled dick. Ladies and gentlemen, my version had a big salt and pepper beard, not like a Nazi haircut, but... But hey, veteran and which worse, sir? But yes, grizzled, chopping wood in front of a... The premise of this joke is completely lost, by the way. So we can just stick to you. How are you, sir? Are you a veteran? Hey, good job. Thank you for your service, sir. Yes, and it was for, you were fighting for America, right? Okay, cool. All right. Thought he was like one of those mercenaries paid by the highest bidder. Elon Musk fighting the way the people in South Africa. Okay, sorry. That's my own biases. Don't listen to that. I'm abandoning this joke now. Yeah, I'm sure you do. I think I only have time for one. I don't even know. We had like a couple minutes up here. What? I'm just gonna finish up with now. So Nick, I'm Nick Yanos.
Keep it going for Nick. And we have Max up next.
Is this the right one? Okay. Is this on? It sounds on. Okay. Hi. Hi, Josh. I'm sorry. That was... Is that your name? Oh, okay. Well, you win some, you lose some. Okay. Hi. I don't think I've ever been here before. This is new to me. Yeah. What? Oh, yeah. Where's the camera? Isn't this like live streaming? Oh, okay. That makes sense. Okay, I thought it was like a hidden camera thing. Okay. How are you guys doing? Okay. Wow, that was enthusiastic. Okay. Hi. All right. How are you guys doing? Did I ask that already? You sound good. Okay. What jokes do I have? I'm sure there's some. I didn't plan this out. What? Superman. I have a Superman joke? Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay, thank you. All right. So I've the election. That was when was that? That was that was some time ago, I think. But I've been able to vote. I'm old enough to have been able to vote in the last 2 elections, I think. And both times my candidate lost. I voted for Superman both times. And I feel like he lost because he's from another planet. I think that's like a requirement. You have to be born here. So I'll just keep voting for him, hoping they change that. I mean, you gotta win once, I think. Hi. Are you gonna keep taking pictures of me? This is cool. Okay. I feel famous. This is nice. Okay. Union Vapors, is that the name of this place? That's a clever name for this. Okay. What's the 570 about? What? I thought that what? Since when? Where is that? Where are we? Yeah, but the area code for what area? Dickson City. What? Well, how far does an area code go? Yeah, I know. That's why I'm confused. I thought there was like... I'm confused. Okay. Hi. No. It's going about as well as you would expect. Okay, how are you doing? Did you go up yet? Well, yeah, that's one way to do it. Or there's this way. All right. How long is this? How long am I up here for? What? I did. I signed myself up. I knew what I was doing. I'm not a good judge of time. So, like, how long do people have up here? 15 minutes? Oh my God. Up to, okay. So, what am I at now? 5 minutes. Okay. Right. What? I don't write down jokes. What? A phone book? What? What? Oh yeah, thank you. I do have jokes. Okay. So you guys know the Minions, the little yellow guys from Despicable Me. So their backstory is they worked for the evilest people all throughout history, like Ivan the Terrible, Vlad the Impaler. Those movies don't cover 1939 to 1945. I feel like something big happened then, but I didn't pay a whole lot of attention in school. Speaking of school, I just not graduated. Well, I finished this semester, and I'm in college now. Okay, so I graduated high school, and now I'm in college. And I just finished this semester. It's an associate's, but I have no clue when I'm gonna be done, because I only do like 3 classes each, like the bare minimum to be considered full-time. And so, yeah, I do that. Then I was also in karate, but I quit to focus on school. uh, what? What? I don't understand the word you just said. Where was I? What was I talking about? Karate, that's it. Yeah, I took karate, but I quit to focus on school. And it got me thinking when I started it, like, why doesn't America have its own form of martial arts? Like, Korea's Taekwondo, Russia has Sambo. Then I realized we invented the mass shooting. So that's something. A win for us, I guess. All right. I have a James Bond joke? Since when? Yeah, I hate James Bond. Thank you. Because he's not a good spy. Like, everybody knows who he is. Like, you know who James Bond is, right? Yeah, exactly. Everybody does. You know who is a good spy? Exactly. We don't know who he is. Okay. Hi, how are you doing? What's your shirt? It says Christ at the end. Yeah. Is it a band? Okay, I never heard of them. Okay, that's all. What? Oh, yeah, okay, I'd believe that. I never heard of them, so. Okay. Yeah. All right, are those ghosts on the fridge thing there?
They're from the Halfway to Halloween show.
What is that?
It's the show what we do when it's halfway to Halloween.
Oh, okay. That's pretty self-explanatory. I could have guessed that. Well, yeah, that. I don't know. Maybe not. Is that a saw up there?
Yes, sir.
Why? Okay, that makes sense. Has it been used at all, or is?
Not in the last 100 years.
Wow, that's old. Okay. Hi. Oh, doggies. How long do I have? How much longer do I have? 'Cause this is not going well. Well, I'd like to do the whole thing. 1 minute? Okay. You're going to have to tell me when that minute's up, because I'm not a good judge of time. So, I like your Street Fighter shirt. I'm bad at the games, but...
I was good back in the day. I don't know if I am now.
So what do you sell here? Has that been a minute? Am I done? Okay. All right.
Keep it going for Max. Hey, he kept everybody laughing consistently, so he did excellent. Next up, we have Chris Jones, everybody. Let's give him a hand.
Union Vapors, how are we? I love this place. Look at this. Oh my God, Billy, you're sitting next to your Ivysaur and Venusaur. This is insane. This is so cool. This is the type of place with the lighting where all the comics came in here and they were just like, you know. I have a bunch of random shit I'm gonna do. I have some one-liners. Do you guys want to hear one-liners really quick, I guess? Well, who needs to get warmed up? All right. Cats sleep on bread in stores, and that's okay. But when I sleep in a pool, I become human soup. A one-liner means I don't need to explain it to you. You're all right. I want to make my cat tough like a Pokemon, so I've been electrocuting it. It smells horrible. All right. How much, people ask, they're like, how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? I just want to know what that ass can do. Am I right, fellas? Thank you. I have an ego because I slap my own ass. You guys do that? You guys ever just see? You deserve that one, Mr. Jones. I'll take that. It's all right. Guys, we have an American Pope. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that was allowed, to be honest. I looked it up. He has a brother in Florida. The Pope should not have a brother in Florida. That's weird. But the tariffs are working because of, Pope's made in America. So we got one, I guess. I did a show Saturday, and there were people that were happy about it. I'm like, no, that's a farce. Everything's scary, right? Like, we're all scared all the time? No? Okay. I don't know. I looked up facts about it because I was getting stoned. And I'm just like, what can the Pope do? And I'm like, can the Pope smoke cigarettes? Type that up real high. Priests can smoke cigarettes. And then I saw it's true. You can do it. That's pretty cool, I guess. I'd like to think. Do you think our Pope would smoke menthols, or do you think you'd be like, no, I want to suffer with the people, unfiltered Lucky Strikes? He just has shit on his tongue. He's doing the sermon like, hold up. Dude, I love the fact that he has 2 older brothers, just because, like, can you imagine if your little brother became Pope? Talk about mom's favorite. Jesus Christ. How the fuck do you deal with that? I would be fucking with my little brother became Pope. He came home. I'm like, yo, what's up, Poop? Nice hat, Poop. Try and grab it. Nice hat. Can't get me, Poop. Are you going to hell now, Poop? All right. I get super jealous of my brother if he was the Pope. I'd imagine during the holidays, because, like, I'd just be at Thanksgiving arguing with my wife. I'm just like, God, babe, I know, and I love him too, but why did he have to say the prayer in Latin? That's not fair, dude. Yeah, Jesus Christ. I said it. Yeah, I said Jesus Christ. Well, he didn't have to wear the fucking hat. He showed up to the hat, and do you know what? He's from Chicago, so I just imagine he's just home for Thanksgiving watching the Bears in, like, a jersey and his whole garb. He's just he's just watching the TV like, Caleb Williams, you fucking bum! What do you get the Pope for Christmas? Did you get him one of those, like those funeral lanterns? Oh, no, say no. Just like it has a White Sox logo on it, like you got it from a Buc-ee's. We're cool. Nice. Hello, Squid. Very nice. I love it. So I'm pissed off that it's cold. Don't like that right now. I was in the bathroom using my piss for warmth. I was like, Dude, I was getting so mad because I, like, preemptively manscaped for spring. I preemptively manscaped, and I only have one trimmer, so, like, chin to balls, same length of hair. It's not good. I don't even look manscaped at this point. I look boyscaped. Yeah, it's pretty sad looking. I don't like that. And that sounds like a gay video game that I would play. You want to hop on I'm a wizard on Boyscape. Actually level 69. I have the power to make people talk really loud during my sets. Cool. I'm turning 30 soon. I'm turning 30 and I have to start carrying. They don't give a shit. Guys, this is a well-lit room and your volumes are palpable. You all suck, especially Rich House. No, I'm just joking. I love Rich with all my heart. It's the guy talking, whose name I forget always. It don't matter what his name is. Doesn't matter. He doesn't even give a fuck. I was outside with him vaping. He was just like, no, this is annoying. And now we're inside. I'm like, God, I wish he was vaping. Well, I'm 30. I gotta start giving a crap about my weight. My girlfriend was just like, all right, like, we're getting there. You should probably start caring a little bit. You should probably start, I don't know, mitigating the whole not caring at all. And I started doing that, and now I'm losing weight faster than she does, and she's getting really mad at it. Because she doesn't get it. Like, I don't have the heart to tell her that I'm so unhealthy that if I try one thing, I'm going to shed pounds. Like, I used a facial wash for the first time, and I shed like 5 pounds. And it was just bacon grease from Denny's Grand Slams. It was just that. I don't know. I wanted to start going to the gym again, but they hate when you bring your own shake weight. I'm almost finished. I'm almost done. Don't hit the lunk alarm, please. Sounds a lot like me trying to do dirty talk. I'm not good at dirty talk. I have a rail of metal in my face. I have a retainer. It's an uphill battle. It's tough to talk dirty to your lady when it's just like, hey, my mom's insurance is in my mouth. You like that? It's not good. I'm trying to get better at dirty talk because it's nuanced. It's beautiful, right? You can't just be saying random stuff. You have to like kind of settle it in. You have to make something a little more poetic, right? So you can't just be like, I'm going to go put on my pajamas. You have to be like, oh, let me slip into something a little more comfortable. And I think that's beautiful. But we were getting hot and heavy the other day, and I really had to go to the bathroom, and I didn't know how to convey this to her. So we're getting hot and heavy. We're making out. And then I'm like, I got to go. So I just whispered in here, and I'm like, hey, girl, what? Let me go get this piss out of my dick real quick. I didn't get laid that night. Yeah, it turns out you can't say, hey, girl, I got this shit in my ass. Let's go to the boom boom room real quick. Cool. All right, let's keep going. I don't fucking know. I don't know. Manzo was like, yo, people are excited to see you. I don't fucking think that should have been a thing for you guys. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. All right. This isn't much of a joke, but I want to see if I can get anything out of this because I feel really, this is actually where I might get a little fucking heated. I had a friend of mine tell me while ranking chain restaurants that Cracker Barrel is F tier and Chili's is S tier. If you like Chili's, grow the fuck up. Chili's can suck my whole ass from the front. I hate Chili's, dude. It sucks. You can get something better at so many different places. Everything on Chili's menus is better somewhere else. And if you bring up the fajitas, the only people that like fajitas are people in plays because they make it all about them. It's the only fucking people, or the people that are like, well, I'm on stage crew. I guess I'll get fajitas so everyone has to get sweaty for 3 seconds in my aisle. Cracker Barrel is... I don't know, because what I think about like Cracker Barrel, it's just like cracker food for cracker folks, and it's made with love as much as they can. At Chili's, it's a bunch of white people that are just like, yo, what if I say gracias? What if I throw in a little Espanol in there? Chili's can, I know I'm close to Scranton and you're not supposed to make fun of Chili's, which is funny because I feel like that's the closest thing to a church most of us have ever been to here. Okay, I'm going to do by a show of hands. Who here likes Cracker Barrel? Cool, white, everyone's white. Everyone, dude, Cracker Barrel is filled with love. I fucking love it. It's the only place where you can go to get something called chicken fried chicken and then buy gifts for every member of your family for every holiday that will ever exist ever. Oh, do you want a climbing animatronic Santa going up a ladder? Size of Billy? Lighter than Billy? Do you want a toucan that could say everything that you ever said, but in the voice of Billy? Or do you want to eat a meal? I mean, ironically, I don't know. Like, have you been to Cracker Barrel, Billy? What is your favorite? Don't fucking get smart with me. Don't. You think you're so cute because you're like, I'm a comedian. No. Where else in this world can I cheat at checkers against my grandma with Alzheimer's? You know what I mean? She's dead. She's not here. Don't worry about it. I've been playing both sides of the coin. God, I'm trying to get better at. Can you imagine just me taking checkers way too seriously and playing by myself at a Cracker Barrel? It's just like, just fill up his coffee and leave him alone. Okay. Well, that wasn't a joke. I said so. So you guys don't have to laugh. Fuck you guys. No. All right. All right, sweet. So yeah, I'll do a couple more. So this is my impression of an angsty teenager doing a poem about nature. Okay. The wind blows. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Armand, the poet. Yeah. Thank you. I'm so excited for it to be nice out. I'm going on a cruise with my girlfriend soon. Oh yeah, and we're sailing Norwegian, dude. Yeah, that's like broke person rich. That's how. If you go on Carnival cruises, you bring a weapon. You know what I'm saying? You know what, dude? There was a thing on Facebook about this couple on a Carnival cruise that was just like, yo, we're mad at Carnival Cruise because they took down our decorations on our door and we don't appreciate it. They said it was violating our terms of service. And I found out that the decorations they had on their door were upside down pineapple stickers. And for the people who are half decent human beings, that is the national thing for swingers. Where it's pretty much, hey, here's a sticker, come watch, I'll watch you fuck my wife, and we'll continue this cruise. Which is weird to me, because I wouldn't eat on a buffet at a fucking Carnival Cruise Line, let alone the ass of someone eating it, you know what I mean? I went on a Norwegian cruise before, and that was cool, and it was a huge ship, lots of workers, and the first thing I thought was like, wow, these Norwegians look Filipino. I thought they'd be taller. I don't know. I figured they would. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, when you're tipping them $20 and you're just like, I didn't know I was tall as a Norwegian. That's pretty hot. I like that. I just like that they play reggaeton, bro. Reggaeton music is the shit. Reggaeton music is my favorite type of music. And if you don't know what it is, by the way, hola, soy blanco, am white. My girlfriend got me so heavy into it. It is just Spanish party music. It's awesome. What's going on, man? Guys, clap it up. Isn't having a microphone cool? I don't know. I just want to see if I can do that. No, I appreciate you, bro. I'm just fucking with you. But like, reggaeton music is fantastic. Spanish party music. No wonder why you'll always see like Spanish people blasting reggaeton from their car, because it is the greatest music ever. It's the same thing every time. You're going to be driving outside. There's going to be a Toyota Corolla that's going to roll up, and the bass is going to be low, and there's just going to be a Puerto Rican flag on the mirror, and you're just going to hear it just, Diablo Mami, que culazo. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. I love that shit, man. It's not the same with white folk music. We don't have the same vibe. You know what I mean? Because like when Spanish people blast their music, I get down. But when white people blast their music, I get worried. Just flip it, dude. Instead of a Corolla, it's just a Ram 3500. Instead of one flag in the mirror, it's two giant ones in the back with their opinions on them. Dude, if you're Spanish and you're close enough to read those opinions, you got a vamonos, bro. Because you don't know if they're going to be fucking country white or get out of my country white. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. Half of them are here. We're here. Guys, it's been a pleasure. I'm very excited you guys let me say stuff on the microphone. Thank you very much. One thing that I will say is I will be at V-Spot tomorrow, but next V-Spot, other than Bubbles Mike on the Wednesday, I know you're going to tell me to fucking do the, yeah, whatever, 2 seconds. Next V-Spot is my last V-Spot. For a while, I'm moving to Philly to pursue this. So that's cool. If you didn't laugh, you're going to be like, what the fuck? Why the hell is he doing that? But so if you guys wanted to come out and hang out, do that. I'm also going to be at John Bubbles Mike's in Kingston next Wednesday. But this Friday, if you guys wanted to, I'm going to be headlining over at Bar & Company with very funny people. Emmett O'Neill, who you're going to be seeing, as well as Jessica Delfino, Dan Danzy. And then I also got A.O. Rob hosting. And all right, still come. and then just so he's hosting, and then it's fine. He's funny. I like him a lot. So, and then Seth Drake is opening, and then on Saturday I am the comedian headliner for the NEPA Scene Unites Fest over for Rich House. So come out to that. There's gonna be a fuck ton of bands, fuck ton of comedians, and I get to do comedy in a wrestling ring. So if you like seeing a grown man in a costume that's gonna show you his little Peter, you guys better come out, because it's a singlet, and I need to find out where to buy one. So thank you guys very much. I love you guys. Peace out.
Keeping on for Chris Jones. And we have Emmett O'Neill up next.
Is it this one? Hello? Hello? Is this? Okay. All right, let's give it up for Chris making everyone clap when black people walked in. Not weird at all, right? So many other people walked in, not a single round of applause was called. Very strange white people behavior. All right. I can't believe. So Abide kicked you guys out. I can't believe that shit. That a coffee shop told you guys couldn't do your comedy there. Yeah, Steve, you are, buddy. Is anyone here in a band that's going up after? Just this guy? Because I'm leaving right after this. And not even to do anything important. I'm going to go gamble. So just wanted full disclosure. Anyway, so I think people have... Steve, shut up. I have... I didn't talk when you were talking about sniffing women's underwear, you sick little fucking bridge troll. I was very attentive. I don't care that you're bigger than me. I don't... What's up? Thank you. You guys can have... You're not talking about anything important. I've talked to both of you individually. There's not a Mensa-level conversation fucking occurring, so... You guys can talk about Pokemon cards or your, I don't know, sex crime records at a different time. You can wait till I'm done. Anyway, cats are weird, right? No, that's not my next joke. They are weird. Thanks, bro. Yeah, they are weird. What are they doing? Why don't they speak English? You know, go back to your country. I don't know. Doesn't make sense. Cats are, they're not people. Anyway, I think people have too many causes now. I think there's this thing where people feel the need to put themselves into every issue. They're like, oh, you know, save the whales, climate change, all these things. You gotta just pick one. And I've picked one. It's homelessness. That's what I'm concerned about. I'm gonna eliminate homelessness. So what I do is every day I kill a homeless person. With my plan, by 2035, there will be no homeless people left. Be the change you want to see in the world, people. I'm just saying. I've been people watching lately because I want a hobby that lets people know that I'm poor, but that I'm also a creep. You know? And so I've been doing that. And what I've noticed is I see a lot of people wearing camo, where even if they were in a forest, I don't think it's going to work. I mean, I'm not trying to fat shame, but I just think like if two deer were in the forest and they saw some of these people, they'd be like, John, come here. Come look at this real quick. You see that tree over there? Does that tree look like it has type 2 diabetes to you? No, you're okay. It could be a tree, right? Now, hang on. No, wait. Now it's eating a bag of chips. No, I think that's a man on his way to a Kid Rock concert. Man, that fucking noise, dude. Wait, wait, we got to clap, right? Yeah. Because we're doing it for all races. I just saved your fucking ass, Chris. It's my favorite thing ever, dude. Why? They say dating is a numbers game, like Sudoku, and by that I mean I don't know how it works. It's just a quick one. Anyway, so I'm back in school to become a therapist. Thank you, because I'm a hero. That guy gets it. And I'm doing it, one, because I'm getting a lot of photos taken of me for some reason. Thank you. No, I'm doing it because I feel like I've been used as a free therapist my whole life. Like, there's something, I don't know about how I look or how I talk, but like, I always, any party I've ever been to, at some point in the night, a guy will corner me and just share with me the most traumatic thing that's ever happened in his life. And it's always apropos of nothing. They make it sound like they're trying to be your friend. They're like, "Oh, what's up, man? Edmund, right?" And I'm like, "It's Emmett." He's like, "Evan, cool, great. What are you drinking there? You drinking seltzer? What? You're not drinking any alcohol? What are you, gay or something?" Nah, I'm messing with you. Anyway, a clown touched me when I was very young. His name was Mr. Giggles, but I wasn't laughing. Anyway, guys, I should have stuck with the jokes about people walking in. That's where it peaked. Or I could just do what Max did, which is just fucking like a boulder rolling down a hill. Also, I've been trying to get him to write jokes, so I fucking hate you guys because, like, you're just reinforcing. I tell him, he's like, "What should I do?" I'm like, "You should do stand-up comedy. You should plan jokes." And then he comes up and he's like, "What the heck's going on?" And everyone's like, "It's the best, dude." Louis C.K., fuck that guy. God, Jesus, I'll do this, but whatever. Anyway, so one of the reasons I'm learning to be a therapist, I want to work with veteran populations like PTSD. A lot of veterans get PTSD, and I think that's bad because I'm pro the troops. I'm for the troops. I am anti-war though, and I never get why those two are put together. Like, people hear that and be like, "Oh, you're a pussy, dude. You're anti-war." I'm like, well, how can you be pro-war and pro the troops? Because I feel like war has got to be the #1 killer of troops, right? I haven't looked at the stats, but I'm thinking war probably takes out a lot of them. And I just want, that's my friend John. I don't want him to die. I want him to just jerk off in the desert for 4 years and smoke cigarettes on our dime. That's freedom to me. But I was trying to think of the worst war to be in, and I think World War I probably be the worst. Thank you. Yeah, it's Jeopardy. Why am I up here? My dad hit me. There's someone near the door. Guys, what if I stopped? What if I just left? I'm gonna do it. I'm done. All right, bye. Thank you.
All right, let's hear it for Emmett and our comedians tonight. And by the way, I'll give you the photography tip, the secret to photography. People always, why are you taking so many pictures? Because I only show you the good one. You have to take 100 pictures that all suck, and then you show them the one good one, and you go, "Man, I'm a great photographer." That's how people know. Yeah, exactly. Right. Right. And especially with you guys, because there's a lot of this. So I got to get that one where you're just like normal looking, like you look okay, and then you guys post it and then never give me photo credit. So anyway, all right, let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. Yeah, or throw $1 in the tip jar, something. All right. Next up, we have Pauly to fuck, everybody. Let's give him a hand.
Nope, straight originals tonight, Rich. The fuck is up, Union Vapors? How we doing? See? My name works in mysterious ways. I'm gonna knock out some originals tonight with you guys. We're gonna keep it a little bit on the low end though. I'm just gonna try and maintain the vocals for this Saturday. If you don't know, you know, and if you do know, you know. Oh dear, anxiety, can you please kill this false chill? 'Cause my skin keeps on a-crawling as these walls keep talking, telling me more about myself. Memories scream from up on the shelf. These scenes play on constant replay. Dark thoughts just won't stay away. Still can't figure this all out, what self-love is all about. Curled up, scared and exposed, using my mask to keep composed. I'm built on bad foundations. False love breeds contemplations. Social norms seed frustrations. I'm built on bad foundations. I'm built on bad foundations. False love breeds contemplations. Social norms seed frustrations. I'm built on bad foundations. Hard to live a good life when all you know has been a lie. Hard to believe men can't cry, choosing to commit suicide. Self-induced fratricide. These thoughts I can't put aside. Wishing in the morning I had died from all the things I survived. Still can't figure this all out, what self-love is all about. Curled up, scared and exposed, using my mask to keep composed. I'm built on bad foundations. False love breeds contemplations. Social norms seed frustrations. I'm built on bad foundations. I'm built on bad foundations. False love breeds contemplations. Social norms seed frustrations. I'm built on bad foundations. Thank you, thank you. That song's called Foundations. I love you too. Anybody got a day job? Fuck that day job. This song's called 9 to 5. Feel free to move around, get the vibe up a little bit. I know I wore you down with that first one. Long days, long nights, work hard, feels right. Just another day in paradise. Just a hamster on my wheel, no way out, no big deal. It's just 9 to 5, eat, sleep, repeat, can't survive. I just go insane with my life, with my life, with my life. It's just 9 to 5, eat, sleep, repeat, can't survive. I just go insane with my life, with my life, with my life. Waking up, taking meds, will myself out of bed. Feels like I'm 65. Feel this pain in my bones, in my heart, in my soul. Feels like it's never ends. Just a hamster on my wheel, no way out, no big deal. It's just 9 to 5, eat, sleep, repeat, can't survive. I just go insane with my life, with my life, with my life. It's just 9 to 5. Eat, sleep, repeat, can't survive. I just go insane with my life, with my life, my life. How the fuck we feeling, Univapors? It's Monday, damn it. I just go insane with my life. It's just 9 to 5. Eat, sleep, repeat, can't survive. I just go insane with my life, with my life, with my life. It's just 9 to 5. Eat, sleep, repeat, can't survive. I just go insane with my life, with my life, with my life. Just gonna let that play out. Yeah. I fucking love you. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Come out Saturday. It's gonna be a great time. Come support Rich. That's what we're doing. Fuck yeah, Rich, we love you. My last song is called Memories. Goes out to my veterans in the group. Don't mind me, I'm a little congested. Allergies are kicking my ass. A misfit all my life. Don't know what I had to do to survive all this time. Oh shit, I've been through. It still haunts me. Ghost of guilt and misery. All day so long ago, but still so close. Can't you see what they did to me? I'm begging you, save me from my memories. Telling battles, many wars. Waiting my kicks in the door. Speed of a gun, sting of a warren. Preaching clear. They snap away, filled with dread. As nightmares echo through my head. Depression questions, why am I here? Am I a burden, and what's my purpose? I can't tell this, I want this over. I made a promise, I gave up so far. Can't you see what they did to me? I'm begging you, save me from my memories. Telling battles, many wars. Waiting my kicks in the door. Speed of a gun, sting of a warren. Preaching clear. Loaded with fear. Reach out. Check on your peeps, the happy ones, the sad ones, the funny ones. You never know what they're going through. I'd rather hear your story than your eulogy. Peace the fuck out. Give it up for Union Vapors and Rich House. Is 9 to 5 coming back on immediately? Yeah. I can do unplug.
Let's hear it again for Pauly the Fuck. And we have Squid Sterling up next.
Center City Print can bring your ideas to life in 4 locations: Scranton, Old Forge, Kingston, and Hazleton. These one-stop shops are locally owned and operated, offering high-quality printed products, copy and print services, and design solutions to help you, your small business, your nonprofit organization, your band, your art project, your event, or any venture thrive. Use promo code NEPA Scene in person or online at centercityprint.com for 10% off.
I'm Squid Sterling, I think, and I kind of sort of wrecked my voice yesterday, so I don't plan on going balls to the wall. And but I still wanted to play anyway, so we're gonna see how all this goes. Yeah. All right.
So long, baby, be good. So long, my love. So long, baby, be good. 'Cause daddy ain't gonna be home when he should. He said I tried to kill a man. They said I tried, send his soul to hell, but I've known, haven't seen that man before. That's why I'm sitting in this cell. So long, baby, be good. So long, my love. So daddy ain't gonna be home when he should. They could beat me till my bones break. They could taunt me till I lose my mind. Oh, they can leave me in a box that's 4x2, but they'll never take my love from you. So long, baby, be good. So long, my love. Yeah, so long, baby, be good. 'Cause daddy ain't gonna be home when he should. No, and daddy ain't gonna be home when he should. No, and daddy ain't gonna be home when he should.
That was by Phil and Michael Scales. I played that like way back when at the Keystone stage like twice, and I forgot the song existed until like 2 hours ago. Can I think I might try something that I very well may regret. I'm gonna try a song that I've never actually played before, because I got the idea and I looked up the chords. Don't do this at home, kids. I looked up the chords while I was driving here. and I'm just gonna wing it. And if I fuck it up, well, hey, I warned you. And then I'll just go on to something else. This is the most nerve-wracking I ever felt. Something's got a hold of me lately, and I don't know myself anymore. Feels like the walls are all closing in, and the devil's knocking at my door. Oh, out of my mind, how many times I tell you I'm no good at being alone. Yeah, and it's taking its toll on me, trying my best to keep from tearing the skin of my bones. Don't you know I'm lose control when you're not next to me? I'm tearing my apart, baby, you make a mess of me. I'm lose control when you're not next to me. I'm breaking my heart, baby, you make a mess of me. Problematic. Problem is I want your body like a fiend, like a bad habit. Bad habits are the break when I'm with you. Yeah, I know that I can do it on my own, but I want that bill for two. Black magic and it takes two. Problematic. Problem is when I'm with you, I'm an addict. And I need some relief. I spin through your teeth, can't see the forest through the trees. Got me down on my knees, darling, please. Oh, I'm lose control when you're not next to me. I'm falling apart right in front of you, can't you see? I'm lose control when you're not here with me. Yeah, I'm breaking my heart, baby, you make a mess of me. We're getting there. Control when you're not next to me. I'm breaking my heart, baby, you make a mess of me. I'm lose control when you're not next to me. Yeah, you're breaking my heart, baby, you make a mess of me. Fuck it. I've been trying to work on this thing, like, usually I actually have terrible stage anxiety, and especially for stuff I'm not comfortable with, so I've been forcing myself to put myself in the uncomfortable situations so I can become friends with the uncomfortable situations. So thanks for going through that with me. Now I'm going back to my comfort zone. Right now on live stream? Ah, fuck. It's an original.
broken home that I was left with, and I don't need your apologies. You made up your mind and it's clear to see. You danced with the devil and you couldn't keep up. Regrets setting in, enough is enough, so won't you lie to me? Lie to me, baby, lie to me, tell me that it's okay. Lie to me, baby, lie to me, tell me it was all okay. This is how the story gets written, only halfway through, and I've burned all the pages. Ain't no one gonna write this tale for me. I'll orchestrate the score of my destiny, and I swing to the rhythm that gets me high. Be cooking with the fire burning down deep inside. Tell me that it doesn't get better than this. Tell me one more time, let it leave your lips. So won't you lie to me? Lie to me, baby, lie to me, tell me that it's okay. You lie to me, baby, lie to me, tell me it's all okay. Lie to me, baby, lie to me, told me it was all okay. Or did you lie to me? You lied to me, baby, lied to me, told me it was all okay. You lied to me, baby, lied to me, told me it was all okay. You lied to me, baby, lied to me, told me it was all okay. You lied to me, baby, lied to me, tell me it was all okay. Lied to me, baby, lied to me, tell me it was all okay. Cool, thanks. Now, one more short one, and it's an original. And it's called V. Thanks, because I'm about to leave us all in sad boy hours after this. Oh. I'll sing your favorite song just to see you smiling on. And I cancel all my plans, meant that I can hold your hand, even just for a little while. I'll write you little notes that you can read while I'm not there. And I tape them on the TV, so you never miss a thing. But at least you know that I'd miss you. I've made my mistakes, if I can take them back I would. You're 1,000 miles away and it's getting really fucking lonely without you, without you. If I can turn the hands of time, I'd freeze them right before you left. Cause the pain that follows after that has spread throughout my chest with no sign of any relief. Yeah, I see this ain't how life's supposed to be. Can't hold back the tears, my heart's up on my sleeve, and it's bleeding quite literally since 2023, and it's been bleeding for far too long. Maybe one day you'll hear this song while you're driving down the boulevard on the radio in your boyfriend's car, and you can't help but just sing along. We'll harmonize just like how we used to. And I've made my mistakes, if I could take them back I would. 1,000 miles away and it's getting really fucking lonely without you, without you. If I can turn the hands of time, I'd freeze them right before you left. Cause the pain that follows after that has spread throughout my chest with no sign of mistakes and I've learned my fucking lesson. But the man that I've become today could have never been accomplished without you. So thank you. If I can turn the hands of time, I'd freeze them right before you left. If I knew it'd be one last moment, I'd hold you to my chest and never, ever let go. I've made my mistakes, if I can take them back I would, but I can't, so I'm just singing about the should've, would've, could've, but it was never meant to be. If I can turn the hands of time, I'd probably keep them where they're at. As I sit here and I think about all the crazy times we had, now I'm standing on my own 2 feet. I see this is how life's supposed to be. I've made my mistakes and I've learned my fucking lesson. Thanks. I'm Squid Sterling. That's my time, guys. Thank you. Find me on all things under Squid Sterling, all socials. Excuse me, Jesus. I'm not there today. But where I will be on Saturday is at Cayuga Field out in North Scranton for the NEPA Scene Unites Festival, benefit for rich and NEPA scene so we can continue to promote all local artists and, you know, just, I'm so tired, holy fuck. Can't even talk. And guys, I'm sober, I swear. Ken's got some pretty flyers over there if y'all want to take a look at it. Seems very nice, should be a model. And guys, I'm tired. Go to the show Saturday. I'm gonna promote it better at the V-Spot tomorrow. I love you all. Have a good night and be kind to each other. Billy, we don't serve your kind here. Yes.
Keep it going for Squid Sterling. And we have Invictus up next. Also, if you don't come on Saturday, I'm going to take it very personally. I'm going to cry. I'm going to cry the whole time. That you personally aren't there. You figure out which one I'm directing this to.
Will he record it on camera though, and do like one of those like things with the sad dogs and the orphan children and him crying? Yes.
I have 2 dogs. They are not above begging for anything. They're just sitting there. They look real sad. It'll be terrible. Just $1 a day.
Is this mic good right here? Use this one?
Yeah, whatever one.
Okay, cool. Hey everybody, it's last call for Space Time Mead and Cider Works. So if you want to get some tasty handcrafted mead or hard cider, make sure to hit up Aaron in that far corner. before she heads on out for the evening.
Check, check, check. Check, check, check. All right. Sounds good. All right. Testing, testing. Does it sound good? Coming through? Yeah? All right. Thank you. Thank you. That was Icarus. Yeah, you. That's a major compliment.
How can you stand there and deny it? After all we have been through, how can you stand there and deny it? Make a fool out of you. Collapsing like houses of cards and glass. Landing on splinters and shards. Wish I could make it like you do. Wish I could fake it just like you. They crush your heart, but spare you. Like judging people you've yet to meet. Collapsing like houses of cards and glass. In landing on splinters and shards. Trust me now. Gotta get through somehow.
Thank you. That was Houses of Cards. My final song for the night is Enemies. You'll find out later.
Count your blessings. Count your stars. Oh. You won't get far in this war. Oh, we all know that you are the liar. And we're gonna send in hellfire. You are dead. To me. Cause you are one with the enemy. We all know that you are the liar. And we're gonna send in hellfire.
Thank you. Goods on blood. Thank you.
One more time for Invictus. And we have Machi up next.
Stop the applause. I appreciate it. Hello, my name is Machi, and today I will be singing a couple of songs for you. But first, before I sing, I just want to let y'all know that I am a actress, singer, and small business owner. I have some of my jewelry and beauty accessories in the back over there. Shout out to Union Vapors 570 for letting me have a little storefront. TTT. And yeah, here we go. Too much. I need a thicker skin to let nobody in. Don't know how to guard my tears and my lumps. Dark nights, the silence eats me up. But day comes and everything's enough. I'm free, but I'm fragile. I'm happy, but I'm worried. Settled, but I'm so afraid. I get pins and needles when I think about it. It catches me every day. I've got scars on my soul that I'm scared to show. I cried in the morning, but you never know. I should let it be. It's just my insecurities. I should let it be. It's just my insecurities. I try to raise my voice, get crowded by the noise. I tripped up more than twice. Those fools taught me right. I bet my naked soul, all of my painful flaws. Wish I could open up, take in the love. Dark nights, the silence eats me up. But day comes and everything's enough. Oh, I'm free, but I'm fragile. I'm happy, but I'm worried. Settled, but I'm so afraid. I get pins and needles when I think about it. Catches me every day. I've got scars on my soul that I'm scared to show. I cried in the morning, but you never know. I should let it be. It's just my insecurities. I should let it be. It's just my insecurities. Every freckle on my skin has a reason. Every scar that I had was worth bleeding. Every curl on my head is a treasure. I don't need nobody, I don't wanna lie, can't find it. Ooh. I'm free, but I'm fragile. Happy, but I'm worried. Settled, but I'm so afraid. I get pins and needles when I think about it. Catches me every day. I've got scars on my soul that I'm scared to show. I cried in the morning, but you never know. I should let it be. It's just my insecurities. I should let it be. It's just my insecurities. I should let it be. It's just my insecurities. I wish that was his next song I was singing, but it's not. Anyway, I don't know if y'all can tell, but I got allergies and they messing up the sinuses. But if that's not evident in my singing, then ignore what I just said 5 seconds ago. Anyway, appreciate you. This song is called Save Your Tears by Jess Glynn. The other one was also a song by Jess Glynn. Anyway. Told myself that this was over. Had a stance to win this road. Told you love was my disclosure. It feels okay to lose control. I'll swim with you and it's running deep. If I love you more, will you never leave? I'll stay awake when you're half asleep. Stay with me and I'll save your tears from falling. I'll be there when your heart's roaring. And if I try, will you believe that I could be your guarantee? And I'll save your tears from falling. Felt my hand, I felt you closer. Stop myself from losing hope. I don't do love was my disclosure. It feels okay to lose control. I swim with you and it's running deep. If I love you more, will you never leave? I'll stay awake when you're half asleep. Stay with me and I'll save your tears from falling. I'll be there when your heart's roaring. And if I try, will you believe that I could be your guarantee? And I'll save your tears from falling. Oh, I know I let you down, buried it in the ground. I got it wrong. I need you to hear me out. You are my lost, my found. Let me turn this, and I'll save your tears from falling. I'll be there when your heart's roaring. And if I try, will you believe that I could be your guarantee? And I'll save your tears from falling. One. Oh, let me drink some water. Anyway, I'm gonna get another sip of water for that one. It is actually a big old igloo that I got from Burlington. Shout out to Burlington for having a 62 ounce because I like to drink water a lot. And unlike New York, there are no free water fountains out here. Y'all need to fix that. Anyway. There is. Anyway, let me. Anyway, let me finish you off with this one song. It's one of my favorite songs. It's called The Devil That I Know by Jacob Banks. We came forward, running backwards. No one man's an island, a shotgun riding for ya. Somehow we made it, although jaded. Was it worth it all? Could it be more? Overdosing, at least I'm with my baby. We can't get any higher, we can't get past Messiah, but we're still chasing for that feeling. Was it worth it all? Could it be more? And oh, what a way to die, standing eye to eye, pretending we're alive as we grow colder. And oh, the devil that I know is better than the devil that I don't. So we came forward, whoa, running backwards, 'cause no one mans an island. I'm shotgun riding for you. Somehow we made it, although jaded. Was it worth it all? Couldn't be more. Thank you. Once again, my name is Machi. That's 2 M's ACHI. You can follow me on social media, House of Mod. That's my business account. You can also see all my other social medias on, well, my other links on my Instagram on there. Anyway, huge shout out to Union Vapors. The next time, let me just one more thing. I will be selling a lot more of my jewelry at the NEPA Scene event for the fundraiser. Yo, pull up. Yeah. You know, we up here in Vig in the world. But anyway, once again, huge shout out to NEPA Scene and Union Vapors. Thank you all so much.
Keep it going for Machi. And next up we have Tyler.
You better not. Yeah, you can't. Okay. What's up, Union Vapors? Good to be here. So, I'm gonna do something a little different than I usually do. I have a deep love for poetry, and I used to really kind of go deep on some of that golden age poetry, American style, like 1880s to 1920s kind of stuff. So. I'm gonna do my favorite one for you here. I'm gonna read it, and I hope you guys like it because it's kind of long, so it's good though. Tetelestai. How shall we praise the magnificence of the dead? The great man humbled, the haughty brought to dust. Is there a horn we should not blow as proudly for the meanest of us all, who creeps his days, guarding his heart from blows to die obscurely? I am no king, have laid no kingdoms waste, taken no princes captive, led no triumphs of weeping women through long walls of trumpets. Say rather I am no one, or an atom. Say rather 2 great gods in a vault of starlight play pondering in a chess, and at the game's end, one of the pieces, shaken, falls to the floor and runs to the darkest corner. And that piece, forgotten there, left motionless, is I. Say that I have no name, no gifts, no power, am only one of millions, mostly silent. One who came with lips and hands and a heart, looked on beauty and loved it, and then left it. Say that the fates of time and space obscured me, led me 1,000 ways to pain, bemused me, wrapped me in ugliness, and like great spiders dispatched me at their leisure. Well, what then? Should I not hear as I lay down in dust the horns of glory blowing beneath my burial? Morning and evening opened and closed above me. Houses were built above me. Trees let fall yellowing leaves upon me, hands of ghosts. Rain has showered its arrows of silver upon me, seeking my heart. Winds have roared and tossed me. Music in long blue waves of sound has borne me, a helpless weed to shores of unthought silence. Time above me, within me, crashed its gongs of terrible warning, sifting the dust of death, and here I lie. Blow now your horns of glory harshly over my flesh, you trees, you waters. You stars and suns, Canopus, Deneb, Rigel, let me as I lie down here in this dust, hear far off you whispered salutation. Roar now above my decaying flesh, you winds, whirl out your earth sense over this body, tell me of ferns and stagnant pools, wild roses, hillsides. Anoint me, rain, let crash your silver arrows on this hard flesh. I am the one who named you. I lived in you, and now I die in you. I, your son, your daughter, treader of music, lie broken, conquered. Let me not fall in silence. I, the restless one, the circler of circles, herdsman and roper of stars who could not capture the secret of self. I who was tyrant to weaklings, striker of children, destroyer of women, corrupter of innocent dreamers and laugher at beauty. I too easily brought to tears and weakness by music, baffled and broken by love. Helpless beholder of the war in my heart of desire with desire, the struggle of hatred with love, terror with hunger. I who laughed without knowing the cause of my laughter, who grew without wishing to grow, a servant to my own body. Loved without reason the laughter and flesh of a woman, enduring such torments to find her. I who at last grow weaker, struggle more feebly, relent in my purpose, choose for my triumph an easier end, look backward at earlier conquests, or, caught in the web, cry out in a sudden and empty despair to Telestai. Pity me now, I who was arrogant, beg you, tell me as I lie down that I was courageous. Blow your horns of victory now as I reel and am vanquished. Shatter the sky with trumpets above my grave. Look, this flesh, how it crumbles to dust and is blown. These bones, how they grind in the granite of frost and are nothing. This skull, how it yawns for a flicker of time in the darkness, yet laughs not and sees not. It is crushed by a hammer of sunlight, and the hands are destroyed. Press down the leaves of the jasmine, dig through the interlaced roots. Nevermore will you find me. I was no better than dust, yet you cannot replace me. Take the soft dust in your hands. Does it stir? Does it sing? Has it lips and a heart? Does it open its eyes to the sun? Does it run? Does it dream? Does it burn with a secret or tremble in terror of death? Or ache with tremendous decision? Listen, it says, I lean by the river. The willows are yellowed with bud. White clouds roar up from the south and darken the ripples. But they cannot darken my heart, nor the face like a star in my heart. Rain falls on the water and pelts it and rings it with silver. The willow trees glisten, the sparrows chirp under the eaves, but the face in my heart is a secret of music. I wait in the rain and am silent. Listen again, it says, I have worked, I am tired, the pencil dulls in my hand. I see through the window walls upon walls of windows with faces behind them, smoke floating up to the sky, an ascension of seagulls. I am tired. I have struggled in vain. My decision was fruitless. Why then do I wait, with darkness so easily at hand? But tomorrow, perhaps, I will wait and endure till tomorrow. Or again, it is dark. The decision is made. I am vanquished by terror of life. The walls mount slowly upon me. In coldness, I am not the courage. I was forsaken. I cry out, was answered by silence. To Telestai. Hear how it babbles? Blow the dust out of your hand with its voices and visions. Tread on it, forget it. Turn homeward with dreams in your brain. This then is the humble, the nameless, the lover, the husband and father, the struggler with shadows, the one who went down under shouting of chaos, the weakling who cried his forsaken, like Christ on the darkening hilltop. And then is the one who implores as he dwindles to silence a fanfare of glory. And which of us dares to deny him? Conrad Aiken. I don't remember when it was written, but that one slaps. I love poems that don't rhyme, because like just the imagery that they can create with some of those fucking words, man. Holy shit. Now I'm gonna play a song for you, just real quick, just a little short one. Hey, by the way, my birthday's on Thursday. Thank you. Good old 33, like Christ on the darkening hilltop. Thanks. What would Jesus do is what I ask myself sometimes. And then I do like the opposite sometimes. Good boys. You're good. You're good boys. Go lay down. You're good. This is for my dogs. Oh, duh. Them boys, gun smoking two-shot. Where they gone off to? Come on back now. Where are them boys, them boys? They gone run off. RUNNOFT. Boys. Oh, there they are. Come on back now. Miller, you too. Where are them boys, them boys? They come back every time. Come on back. Boy, they are good boys. Come back when I say, in their own time. Where are them boys, them boys? Gun smoking two-shot. Chillest boys in the NEPA. That's for you, my very good boys. All right, well, thank you so much. This has been lovely. Thank you, Rich, as always. It's always a pleasure. Kenny, thank you so much, dude. Like, you know, I heard you said some poetry like the first time I came here, and I was like, we can do that? I want to do that because I would love to do that. I used to like, there was a time when I could do that whole poem by heart. That full, like, it's like 5 verses. That's like why I kept doing that, you know, putting up the thing just because, I don't know, a little bit of context. But so thank you for that because, like, you know, I do have a couple that really mean a lot to me, and just there's a lot of a wealth of really great poetry out there. So, all right, well, thank you so much. Good to see you.
Let's hear it again for Tyler. And those good boys right over there. Yeah. They are good boys. All right, next up we have Fortune. Let's give him a hand.
Union Vapors, how y'all feeling tonight? Y'all feeling good tonight? Clap it up for yourselves. Union Vapors, I go by the name of Fortune. I'm Fortune Records, man. I got my guy Cartier in the building. Cartier, come on. Step to the mic, man. Talk to the people right quick before we get into it.
What's going on? How y'all doing tonight? I go by Kai or Cartier. It's a mix of my last name. It's a little twist. We came to do this music with y'all tonight. Me and Fortune, we've been putting some work in the lab, putting some real dope hip-hop poems together for y'all about real life situations, anything that we might come across, anybody we might encounter during our time here on this planet. So stay tuned, you know?
It's an experience. And we give our experiences through music, through this art form. Creating through lyrics, through metaphors, feel me, through the form of expression. You know, you hear it and you see it, and y'all seen a lot from me. You're gonna see more from the artists that I'm building with, man. And I met this brother through Gaza, rising power to our brother Gaza, going physically,
rest in peace,
but still here spiritually. Feel me? So, you know, this music it's a deep thing. Feel me? So we're gonna get into the first joint, man. This is me and my guy Chris. Shout out to Chris. It's called Re-Up, man. It's a single. It's unreleased, but I know y'all gonna love it, man. I got Kai gonna rock out with me. You ready to do this? Let's go. Yeah.
What's his name?
Yeah.
Old boy.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah, that's great.
No matter what you do, you gotta get to it, man. And you always gotta re-up on your hustle. When you re-up, it's not just about drugs. It's not just about that. You gotta re-up on your hustle in life. Feel me?
Re-up.
See how I just flipped? And it's a different perspective, right?
Re-up.
Union Vapors. Let's go. Just shut the pack of the re-up. Haters down. G's up. Life is hard, better ease up. Cold hearts can't freeze us. They used to be non-believers. Now look at them, they believe us. Treat the boo like a trap, but we ain't trap. We shout with orders that go that. Just at the back of the re-up. Haters down, G's up. Life is hard, gotta ease up. Cold hearts can't freeze us. They used to be non-believers. Now look at them, they believe us. Treat the boo like a trap, but we ain't trap. We shout with orders that go that. Niggas is out with they sleepers. I'm a monster, jeepers creepers. I'm Howard God, no reefer, hooded up like the Reaper. I'm a king from Queen like nights. I spit ether, only fuck with queens like Latifah. Grab a towel when she hear my sound come through the speakers. She's a leaker, used to be broke on my bummy shit, now I'm rich. On my gold dummy shit, ain't talking material for your material. I mean it all literal. My shit is natural, like a mineral. Play like chess. That's a winner's move. Got a problem in my name. That's a funeral. I just chucked the pack out of re-up. Haters down, G's up. Life is hard, better
ease up.
Cold hearts can't freeze us. They used to be non-believers. Now look at them, they believe us. Treat that boo like a trap, but we ain't trap. We say we're older than go that. Just shut the pack out of re-up. Haters down, G's up. Cut it. Ease up. Cold hearts can't. They used to be non-believers. Now look at them, they believe us. Treat the boo like a trap, but we ain't trap. We say we're older than go that. Yeah. I can't let the second half go because my guy Chris It's on that he's not here, and it wouldn't feel right to perform if he wasn't here. So that's just a preview of it. So hope y'all enjoyed it. That'll be out soon. We're going to move on to the next joint. How y'all feeling out there, Union Vapors? Y'all still with me, man? Give a shout out to yourselves, man. NEPA Scene in the building. Shout out to Rich, man.
I ain't even drink yet, but it felt like I'm about to drink.
I felt good. Kyle, you like that joint? Oh, that sounds good, yeah. Something to look forward to, y'all. Something to look forward to, man. We're going to get into the next joint.
And big ups to y'all for giving us this opportunity and this platform.
Yeah,
We
this
really
is dope.
appreciate that.
All artists need to pop out, man. All
We gonna put the
artists
word.
and creators.
I got business cards for y'all too to hand out. I do a little business on the side. I cut hair. I'm also a barber on the side. Kai's cuts.
Talk about it.
Vision with precision. That's what it's about.
Talk about it. Talk about it. Yeah, and I got an album coming out too. May 25th. Rags Up 4-3, Calm Before the Storm. I got the album that's dropping. It's gonna be a dope album. Feel me? We got a lot of people in awe of what we're doing and what's transpiring. Feel me? I never rushed the process. My favorite book was Tortoise in the Hare. Feel me? If you know, you know. Feel me? So you never rush the process. Feel me? Because when you do it, don't pan out how you want to. And when it does pan out, you shock everybody, and they're like, OMG. They're like, oh, wow.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Speaking
How did
of
this
OMG,
transpire?
OMG. We got them like OMG. We got that record called OMG. You want to do that, John?
Yes.
You want to do that, John? You want to do it?
That's an understatement.
Oh, we're going to do that joint. Y'all going to like this joint, man. We got them like OMG. Who that? All black.
All black.
Where sleep? What we
Sniping
doing?
in the city.
They like, oh, nah.
He a New Jack, but I ain't New Jack. Don't make me black.
Don't get it twisted. Union Vapors, man. I go by the name of Fortune 5. I got my brother Kyle.
Cartier.
Man, Cartier.
Cartier.
Let's go. Yeah. I need me some fat knots in my pocket so I can expand. Not local neither. I'm talking worldwide brand. Generational wealth for my kids, grands. She not yours, keep your hands up. Uncle Sam, far from my uncle, you kidding me? Ain't no relation, you burnt my family tree, let the stem the cells regenerated. Took time, you find virtue and patience. I was like Goku in the chamber.
Just waiting.
Healing, getting my mind right. Never slack for a second, always kept the grind tight. Bars big and cold, far from soft. I ain't Klondike, but in the booth, I'm pussy okay. Yeah, I know. I rhyme tight. Hating on me's a blind sight. No vision. They Ray Charles, I'm Stevie Wonder premonition. You know how I got here? Repetition. I kept the most high first. That's God's vision. And we got them like OMG. Who that? All black. Wesley. We sniping in the city. They like, oh nah, he a New Jack, but I ain't New Jack. Don't make me black. Don't get it twisted. Got them like OMG. Who that? All black. Wesley. We sniping in the city. They like, oh nah, he a New Jack, but I ain't New Jack. Don't make me black. I ain't never played with this rap. I never had, never will. I just play my cards dealt for real. And I've been dealing with family shit to keep it real. Still I rise when they get hot like the dough for the bread and bill. Fishing for the people like Jesus planned it. I'm doing it with an understanding, an overstand, cause I understand it just like everybody do. Only difference is that people I'm fighting for, I won't kill, cause that ain't cool. They the same people that ain't got it all. We the same people. We all involved. I'm a visionary, the vision scary. If you Larry and not Larry, I don't have that's gambling. If that's don't get involved. Get me right, don't get me wrong. Nas needed one mic, all I needed is one song. Thinking I can't rap, I can't spit. It's like saying middle fingers in the hood is what was flipped, and that's bullshit. Who that? All black Wesley. Sniping in the city. They like, oh nah, he a New Jack. I ain't New Jack, don't make me black, don't get it twisted. Got him like OMG. Who that? All black Wesley. Sniping in the city. They like, oh nah, he a New Jack. I ain't New Jack, don't make me black.
Ever since the beginning, I knew I would see the days I'd be winning. Just want to see the whole world while it's spinning. Imagine if we just resorted to sinning. Big houses, newer cars, rockin' fly denim and linen. In this game, no strikeout in the last inning. Walk out the bank, they see I'm laughing and grinning. Mama said, I always been a hard head, never listen. Use your head, get the wisdom. Get ahead of the system.
But them negative thoughts,
they can turn your head to a prison. Came blinded and they left with the vision. Affected decision. Remember what Jesus said, cause from the day he was risen. When you trying to get ahead, they really start to get distant. But when you get bread, they call it an instant. Pray my best shit in the chair when I'm chilling. So they leveling up, but they really stare at the ceiling. Cause I'm upstairs right there in the building. I know you care if you willing. I'm here for the killing. Through the worst case, so just know I care how you heal it.
Let's go, we got them like OMG. Who that? All black Wesley. Sniping in the city. They like, oh nah, he a new jack, but I ain't new jack. Don't make me black, don't get it twisted. Got him like OMG. Who that? All black Wesley. Sniping in the city. They like, oh nah, he a new jack, but I ain't new jack. Don't make me black. So we got him like OG.
Get your mind
Oh
right.
my God.
Oh my goodness. Oh my.
Yeah, I got one more for y'all. Union Vapors, clap it up for yourselves one time, please, please, please. Clap it up. Clap it up for Rich, NEPA Scene.
Y'all look good tonight.
We about to get into the last joint, man.
What's that?
I want to give a shout out to Paulie the Fuck. You want to know why? Because I love his song 9 to 5. Because we all come from a grind, a hustle and grind, feel me? And I know y'all think hustle and grind is coming. No, it's not, feel me? I'm not going to perform that, feel me? That's for next time. I got y'all though. Man, it's a hustle and grind every day, man, as we all know. That's why I love that song 9 to 5 from Paulie, because it's real. But we all have goals. And not even dreams. They say dreams. I hated that shit, man. Tell us, go after our reality that we want. Don't tell us dreams. Feel me? Dreams is for like movies and shit. And life is real. You can make your life a movie, but fuck all that shit. Life is real. So don't tell us to dream. Because with dreams, it come nightmares and shit. I like the reality of shit, right or wrong. So I wrote a song called 100 Bands. Because I'm like, fuck that shit. I'm not going to write a fucking song called W2 or a fucking song called 17 an hour. Feel me? No. Paulie wrote a fucking song talking about the grind. And I'm going to write a fucking song talking about what the fuck we want to make out of the grind, 100 bands or more, because who the fuck don't want to make 100 bands or more? Feel me? Everybody want materialistic shit, which is cool. Feel me? I have a small list of materialistic shit, but I want 100 bands to fucking do shit for my family, to like do a lot of different shit. So writing about it, manifesting it. Don't be ashamed to write about things that you want, write about things that you like, because that's the art expression too. To express about where you from, and also express about the things that you want to achieve and the things that you just like or would want, feel me? Just don't favor materialism over everything, because you lose yourself. So with that being said, we're going to get into it, man. How many of y'all want to make 100 bands, man? Trying to make 100 million bands and make it more, man. Make that reality. Clap it up for yourselves, man. And clap it up for those that you know that want to do that, and encourage them to do that, man. Kyle, you ready? Let's turn up. Let's turn up. Let's go. We good. Oh, you got to turn that up. You got to turn that up. You hit it, yeah. Let's go. Union Vapors, y'all ready to turn up, man? It's the last song of the night for us, and we're gonna turn it up. Man, what I said still apply. Let's go, 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 let's go. 100 bands, 100 bands, 100 bands, 100 bands. Who the man? You the man, 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 you the man. 100 bands, 100 bands, 100 bands, 100 bands. Who the man? Who the man? I think I am. I think I am. Who the man? Who the man? 100 bands. Let's go. 100 grand. Master plan. Hold on. Who the man? Kept it 100 hands from the start. God damn. Who the man flexing now? Cause I can. Stepping on next, I stepped on my hands. Who the man pulling up in that black bullshit? It look like a tank, I I made the change. I see like more clearer. Who the man? That nigga in the mirror. Look, I made the change. I see life clearer. 100, let's go. 100 Union Vapors. Union Vapors. Never see. Never see. Tell him, hold on. 100 bands. 100 bands. 100 bands. Who the man? Never. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Walk up to the bank, they calling me Mr. Cars, they little toys, I call them Fisher Price. Don't worry about that. Look at the ice. Switch that to gold, gotta keep the vibrations right. Hold on. What I do, stay in tune, keep it tight. I used to be broke, dreaming about 100K at night, hoping that I would make 100K every night. Now they gotta pay me 100K just to get on flights. Value up, secure the bag, make sure the fan right. Got a plan of sticking to. I can't play with my life. I've been put in this position. Out the dark comes the light. I think you're tougher than God. Okay, alright, I better 100, let's go. 100, okay, 100, okay, tell them, NEPA, let's go, let's go, keep it 100, 100 bands, 100 bands, 100 bands, 100 bands, 100 bands, I think I am, let's go, NEPA, 100, yeah, that's my time, y'all, appreciate y'all, thank y'all. Peace and love, man. Make sure y'all tune in. The link is in my bio, Fortune G7 on IG, all platforms. Ragsell 43, Calm Before the Storm, dropping 5/25/25. If
Calm
you
Before the
know,
Storm.
man. Good vibes, good energy. That's what we about.
Oh, yeah.
Peace.
Follow me at ccartier92.
Yeah, man.
I would appreciate it. I'll follow back. Don't worry.
Cartier got new music on the way, man. A lot more music. Just got to make sure he get
working.
his ass to the studio and work, right?
We working.
We working, man. Peace
I'ma
and
get there.
love. Thank you for the support. And make sure y'all support NEPA Scene show this weekend, man. They got the wrestling joint. You never know who's going to be there. Never know who's going to pop out, man. But just pop out because NEPA's going to be there. Whole bunch of artists. So make sure y'all support. And one last thing.
I got them business cards, too. I forgot. Get them drawings.
Make sure y'all pop out to the V-Spot tomorrow. Everybody's going to be there that y'all seen for the most part, feel me? Make sure y'all pop out as well Friday. They got the open mic at the Mohegan Sun. I told y'all we taking this to the stadium. Strength in numbers. So make sure y'all pop out Mondays,
Mohegan Sun,
Union
yeah.
Vapors Tuesday, V-Spot. I know it's a couple other places partying, but Friday, Mohegan Sun. We all gonna push. Shout out to DJ Tommy. We've been building and talking. Strength in numbers. Let's keep going, y'all. NEPA love. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, keep it going for Fortune. All right, we got one more for you tonight. Ken's going to wrap up the night, so let's give him a hand.
Hey everybody, how's it going? So I'm going to read some poems. Thank you to Tyler, who headed out already, for sharing his awesome poem. I'd love to see more of that. I love our comedians. I love our musicians. I want to see, everything that everybody's got to offer around here. So next weekend is Memorial Day, where we're going to be, most of us probably grilling with our families, or I'm probably going to be here till judgment. But that's a day where we commemorate those who have given their lives in defense of our country. So I'll be reading 2 war poems. The first one is by Wilfred Owen, a very famous post-World War I poet. And the title of this poem is called Dulce et Decorum Est, which means it is sweet and becoming. Bent double, like old beggars under sacks, knock-kneed, coughing like hags, we cursed through sludge. Till on the haunting flares we turned our backs, and towards our distant rest began to trudge. Men marched asleep. Many had lost their boots, but limped on, bloodshot. All went lame, all blind, drunk with fatigue, deaf even to the hoots of gas shells dropping softly behind. Gas, gas, gas! Quick, boys! An ecstasy of fumbling, fitting the clumsy helmets just in time. But someone still was yelling out and stumbling and floundering like a man in fire or lime. Dim through the misty panes and thick green light, as under a green sea I saw him drowning. In all my dreams before my helpless sight, he plunges at me, guttering, choking, drowning. If in some smothering dreams, you too could pace behind the wagon that we flung him in, and watch the white eyes writhing in his hanging face like a devil's sick of sin. If you could hear at every jolt the blood come gargling from froth-corrupted lungs, obscene as cancer, bitter as the cud of vile, incurable souls on innocent tongues, my friend, you would not tell with such high zest to children ardent for some desperate glory the old lie, dulce et decorum est pro patria mori. So this next poem I'm going to be doing is by George S. Patton, who was a general in World War II, and considered by many folks one of the greatest military geniuses that ever existed, and he was probably insane. But this one's called Through a Glass Darkly. I like it because in this poem he imagines being born, living, dying, and being reincarnated over and over and over again as a warrior. And sometimes it feels like that's what I'm stuck doing. But here we go. Through the travail of the ages, midst the pomp and toil of war, I have fought and strove and perished countless times upon this star. In the form of many people and all panoplies of time, have I seen the luring vision of the victory made sublime. I have battled for fresh mammoth. I have warred for pastures new. I have listened to the whispers when the race-trek instinct grew. I have known the call to battle in each changeless, changing shape, from the high-souled voice of conscience to the beastly lust for rape. I have sinned and I have suffered, played the hero and the knave, fought for belly, shame, or country, and for each have found a grave. I cannot name my battles, for the visions are not clear, yet I see the twisted faces, and I feel the rending spear. Perhaps I stabbed our Savior in his sacred, helpless side, yet I've called his name in blessing when in after times I've died. In the dimness of the shadows, where we hairy heathens warred, I can taste in thought the lifeblood. We used teeth before the sword. While in later, clearer vision, I can sense the coppery sweat, feel the pikes grow wet and slippery when our phalanx Cyrus meant. Hear the rattle of the harness where the Persian dart bounced clear. See their chariots wheel in panic from the hoplites' leveled spear. See the goal grow monthly longer, reaching for the walls of Tyre. Hear the crash of tons of granite, smell the quenchless eastern fire. Still more clearly as a Roman can I see the legion close, as our third rank moved in forward and the short sword found our foes. Once again I feel the anguish of that blistering treeless plain, when the Pantheon showered death bolts and our discipline was in vain. I remember all the suffering of those arrows in my neck, yet I stabbed a grinning savage as I died upon my back. Once again I smell the heat sparks when my Flemish plate gave way, and the lance ripped through my entrails as on Crecy's field I lay. In the windless, blinding stillness of the glittering tropic sea, I could see the bubbles rising where we set the captives free. Midst the spume of half a tempest, I have heard the bulwarks go, when the crashing point-blank round shot sent destruction to our foe. I have fought with gunning cutlass on the red and slippery deck, with all hell aflame within me and a rope around my neck. And still later as a general, I have galloped with Marat, when we laughed at death in numbers, trusting the emperor's star. Till at last our star faded, and we shouted to our doom, when on the sunken road of Oheim closed us in with its quivering gloom. But now with tanks a-clatter have I waddled on the foe, belching death at 20 paces by the star shell's ghastly glow. So as through a glass and darkly, the age-long strife I see, where I fought in many guises, many names, but always me. And I see not in my blindness what the objects were I wrought, but as God rules over our bickerings, it was through his will I fought. So forever in the future shall I battle as of yore, dying to be born a fighter, but to die again once more. Rich, you cool if I do some house announcements? All right, so we have some ridiculous stuff coming up that you guys do not want to miss. This Saturday we have after 9 into Sunday, all-day special, Azuka and Fire Set by Kings. That's going to be with Loud as Hell, Mr. Keegan right there. And then that same weekend, we have Bug Day, Relentless Moisture, Spellslinger, and Fiendstar. Many of these bands returning. Definitely some new ones. Next week, perhaps big news in just the local music scene in general, we have the final performance of Moral Code, and they'll be playing along with Permanence. Pucker Up will be making its Union Vapors debut, and Eves will be here. And then June 6th, we have Vara Alta, Ooga Booga, Flat Wounds, Pollen, and Purple Lung coming into the shop. You guys are not going to want to miss literally any of the shows that we have coming up. They are all freaking awesome lineups, and if you stuck it out this long, thanks for coming out to the mic, and see y'all again next week. I'll hand it over to Rich now.
All right, let's hear it for Ken and all our performers tonight. And keep it going for Todd for keeping everybody sounding great tonight. And shout out to Spacetime Mead for providing us with alcoholic beverages. We appreciate it. So thank you so much. It's the NEPA Scene Open Mic. We're here every Monday. Signups are 8 to 9:30 or so, and then we usually run till midnight, 12:30, 1 o'clock. Thanks for hanging out late and supporting local talent. We greatly appreciate it. Thank you for bringing your talent. We also appreciate that as well. We will see you tomorrow for the NEPA Scene Open Mic at the V Spot, which we do every Tuesday. Signups are 6 to 8, and then we usually start around 7 or so and run till about midnight, 12:30, 1 o'clock, about the same time. So thanks again for coming out tonight. Check out NEPA Scene on all your favorite social media channels throughout the rest of the week for more coverage, other things coming up. Wednesday, we have the NEPA Scene podcast. We're sitting down with the legendary local hardcore band Strength for a Reason. They are they've been doing it for decades at this point. We've been trying to schedule them, and it hasn't worked out. And it finally is this Wednesday, so that's going to be a really good one. They're playing a hardcore festival coming up at St. Mary's in Scranton on Sunday. So we're going to be talking about that. It's in memory of a local hardcore guy who recently passed away. Husvar, the whole thing's dedicated to him and bands that he was in before, bands that he played with growing up. So a lot of really cool reunions. So if you remember the local hardcore scene from 10, 15, 20, in some cases maybe even longer years ago, a lot of those bands are all going to be playing that weekend, so it's going to be really cool. So if you want like a trip back in time to that era, whether or not you were a part of that, That show's going to be really cool, and that's going to be Sunday. So I'll be really tired from Saturday, but definitely going to check that out on Sunday. So we're going to be talking about that on the podcast. So you tune into NEPA Scene social media channels from 7 to 8 or however long the conversation goes on Wednesday, and you can participate and you can add your own thoughts, your own memories of the local hardcore scene, your own questions for the band, that sort of thing, and we'll respond to them in real time. And then the rest of the week, we go out and cover shows and post videos and live streams, videos, all kinds of things like that. And then this Saturday at Cayuga Field in North Scranton, we're going to be there all day. It's 11:30 is the start, and it goes to about 9:30 or so. So there's a lot going on. It's pro wrestling, it's live music, it's stand-up comedy. It's something for everybody. It's going to be a really, really good time. So you can come out to any point during the day. It'd be cool if you hung out all day, but we understand everybody has different schedules and things. So if you want to just come out for a bit in the afternoon or midday or evening or whatever, there's going to be a great show for you no matter what time you show up. So, all right, that's about it. We will see you here. We'll see you tomorrow at the open mic at the V-Spot, and we'll see you here next Monday. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks again to Union Vapors.